Believe it or not, Ramon and Hugo are my two sons, and Lucia is the daughter that we never had.
We're sitting here in Ramon, and the development itself is considered a bit of a trilogy of projects. And of the trilogy, Ramon is the last one of it, sitting on top of the podium. There's a lot of programming that we've placed into these houses, but specifically more so Ramon, and it is really a container for family life.
With Ramon, when designing it and speaking with Z, we wanted to create a family home that the boys could grow in. The boys are quite young now, so we wanted to make sure that we had, a gym, golf area, pool, basketball court, somewhere they could, explore. And then we've created a retreat upstairs that they can use now to game, and then also to use later on when they're teenagers and they can have their friends over. And then we've got that separation in the house, so we can utilise downstairs, the boys can utilise upstairs without anyone, crossing paths. Yeah.
We have these voids that are connecting levels in between each other. We have the heart of the home here behind us, which is the kitchen, and this void sitting over the kitchen connecting to the stair, it becomes this connecting piece between these private spaces that sits above and the public spaces that sits below.
The site itself is a sloping site, which made the build a challenge with the amount of in-ground works. It was almost equivalent to building an apartment building with basements on both of the houses. Since actually moving into Ramon as our own home, there are some features that really stand out. We've got two little boys, so I previously had a gym membership, which I cancelled now, so I've been training with them, getting them started young, get them in the routine.
In the way that these houses are designed, these suspended concrete slabs that sits over the top of us, I don't think they would have come about if we were building them before 2020. During that time, it was a methodology that in many ways was just forced upon us, and because of that, we ended up with these houses that are a better outcome from a solidity perspective, and there's less drumminess between levels, and the way that they feel, they have a solidity about them that you potentially would not have been able to achieve before that, and because of those shortages.
I think the view from up at the top there, the master bedroom and the ensuite, looks out onto the bushveld, and it's beautiful.
Got a really big walk-in robe, and it's fabulous because it is nice and spacious, and the mirror is beautiful. It's nice and wide. It's the full length, but it just flows so easily, onto the ensuite, which has a double shower, a beautiful stone bench seat,
which is the hero stone we've used throughout everywhere, which again ties in so beautifully with all the finishes up there. The stone kind of led us to think in a different format. We started implementing a little bit more darker finishes, and that then transitioned to the outside of the house, and even the stone cladding on the outside was like a charcoal crazy pave, and I think that's what's so fun working with Priscilla on this project, is that things can be thrown on its head as we're busy with the project, and I think it's come out quite beautifully. We were just discussing the stone and the colour scheme in it, and how it's so flexible, because you can go bronze with the tapware, you can go gunmetal, it's got quite a warm undertone, and it's worked quite beautifully throughout the house.